sucked down, so that has to be cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
The gas tank will have to be cleaned out. So it just needs to be disassembled,
Yep.
cleaned, painted, reassembled.
Mm-hmm.
These bolts,
Yep.
we'll leave those polished so they're shiny metal.
Yep.
This will remain shiny metal.
Right.
This piping, although they had it blue, I think we should do that black. Very oftentimes they made fuel pipe black, so it stood out something a little different.
Yep.
This gear,
Yep.
all inside will be painted, but this will be polished.
Yep.
So there'll be a contrast of bright and painted.
So you're saying it's going to be like blue plus...
The bulk of it's going to be blue.
Right.
You know, but if we just paint the whole thing blue,
you won't notice.
Of blue sitting there.
Right.
You know, so we'll like I said, we'll polish a couple things. Like this should be polished. That should be shiny.
Right.
You know, so the shiny against the blue will stand out. The black piping will say, well, that's something different. That's the fuel piping. It'll just give it that little bit of contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And by the way,
and that's black too, right?
This is the starting crank.
Yes.
Don't use it.
Because it's just makes
because
it...
what happens
dangerous.
is it's very dangerous. You're supposed to take it and do this.
Yes.
What? I have 3 stitches up here from one of them that came off and went like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus, if it backfires, it can rip your arm.
So what?
This, you put a post up on the wall and you hang it up there.
Don't use it.
And you're going to start it just by grabbing the flywheel like I did and turn it over.
On all the videos I saw on YouTube, nobody started them using that.
Very dangerous.
So did even in like the old days, did anybody ever use those?
Yeah, until they broke their arm.
It wasn't a good idea.
I mean, there are some engines you have no choice, but an engine like this has plenty of room on the flywheel to pull it over and start it right up.
Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty cool.
But the noise, that big crack and puff of smoke, in here you'll hardly hear that. Outside you'll hear it because the exhaust will have to go outside somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Because it will emit a lot of soot. So I could put a muffler on it right here that'll make it quiet, but it'll still blacken the walls.
Right, no, we don't want that.
It'll also give you exhaust fumes in here, which after a while you'll be choking.
Right.
So somehow we've got to pipe it outside. And I guess we'll just have to figure that out somehow. Maybe the thing to do will be to go outside and see if we can see an exit outside.
Yes.
Where it
it's just, well, we know exactly where these windows are out there.
Yeah. Since that's going straight up, I have an idea it went up through the ceiling.
Through the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then, once you get to the first floor?
It could have turned and gone somewhere. I mean, who knows if the configuration upstairs is how it was, you know? Do you have any old pictures from...
No, but you know what? I can ask the chauffeur's daughter if she remembers.
What's that pipe?
I think that's an old... You know what? You can tell me. We thought that this was an old septic pipe. In fact, that we should cap it, but is it possible it vented out there?
Sure is. We could plumb that right around the corner and go right into there.
Well, it doesn't go to anything. They just told, you know, the plumber that was here just said it goes underground.
Right, but it's got to go to something open. It can't be solid. If you put your hand over that and block it, it has to be able to breathe.
Breathe.
So if that goes into a pit somewhere, that's fine.
It goes, I think I know where it goes. It's like there's like a, you know, those circular like sewer top things. Yeah.
So it's not completely closed.
No, I think it used to, so it's right out on the one, right there.
Yeah, so we could probably pipe it right in there if you wanted to.
And maybe that's where it was piped to originally.
It could be. It could have taken a corner, gone around there and gone out that hole.
Because that's kind of a weird place for a septic, because there's no bathrooms on this side of the house.
Yeah.